the Dunchraigaig Cairn. Dunchraigaig Cairn came to public attention in May 2021 when the earliest animal carvings in Scotland were discovered by Hamish Fenton. These were on the underside of a capstone inside the cairn. The carvings are thought to be around 3000 BC to 2000 BC, which makes them Neolithic to early Bronze Age. The carvings depict 2 male red deer. There are 3 other carvings which are thought to be juvenile deer. Deer would have been very important to local communities at the time for their meat. Hide bones and antlers would have been used for a variety of tools. This is a rare discovery and changes the assumption that prehistoric rock art in the UK was mainly the common cup and ring design and non-figurative. Dunchraigaig Cairn sets itself apart from the Kilmartin Cairn linear trail. The 30 metre wide cairn was constructed from cobblestones. In its present state, the site has been plundered for its material and has been much disturbed over its long history. Around 11 people were laid to rest in the cairn's 3 kists. These cairns were mostly for the resting place for multiple people. It is rare to come across a collection of remains in a single kist. During the Bronze Age, the kist was preserved for an individual. The earlier Neolithic tombs mostly held multiple burials. The cairn contains 3 stone kists. 2 are visible while a third is buried inside the cairn. The middle kist contained a crouched body below a layer of rough paving. Inside was cremated human bones, and above the stone lintel was a full-length body. The oldest kist on the south-east side was strangely dug into the ground. This was surrounded by a dry stone cobbled interior and capped with a 4 metre long stone. This held the remains of around 10 people in a mixture of cremated and non-cremated bone. This grave may have been Neolithic. Other finds were a knife made of flint, a whetstone to sharpen metal, an axe made of greenstone, and 2 finely decorated Irish-style pots. Dunchraigaig was excavated twice around 150 years ago by 2 churchmen. Canon Greenwell excavated in 1864, and in 1870 Reverend Mapleton, who came across human remains, said the bones were of the consistency of butter or new cheese and seemed to almost melt between the thumb and finger. A lady forced her husband to return a bronze dagger or knife supposedly found in a nearby kist in the 19th century. She was afraid the person's ghost would return to haunt them. The site is now surrounded by trees planted by the Malcolm family in the 19th century.